Hello my classmates. Today I want to talk about modal verbs. So you know something about modal verbs. But today I want to explain you something about modal verbs. In the English language, a modal verb is an auxiliary verb that can be used to change the grammatical mood of a sentence. The key way to identify a modal verb is by its defectiveness. They have neither participles nor infinitives. The modal verbs in English are as follows, paired as represent amplitude forms. Shall and should, would, will, may, might, can't and could, must, ought to, have to, and going to. So, I'm talking about the syntax. If a verb is preceded by multiple auxiliary verbs, including a modal as an it could have been eaten, the modal will always appear before the other auxiliary verbs. A verb or auxiliary verb following a modal always appears in its basic form. For example, could have gone instead of could have gone. Shall and will. So, see also shall and will. Shall is used in many of the same sentences as will. Those nor idealists use should productively, and those that use both shall and will generally draw a distinction through different dialects. Tend to draw different distinctions in standards, perhaps old-fashioned English. Shall in the first person singular or plural indicates mere futurity, but in other persons shows an order, command, or prophecy. Cinderella, you shall go to the ball. It is, therefore, impossible to make shall questions in these persons. Shall we make sense? Shall you? Does not. Should. Should is commonly used even dialects where shall is not the negation and should not, or the contraction shouldn't. Should can describe an ideal behavior or occurrence and imparts a normative meaning to the sentence. For example, you should never lie means roguely. If you always behave perfectly, you would never lie. And if these words, you should not feel a thing, means roguely. I hope this will work. If it does, you will not feel a thing. In dialects that use shall commonly, however, this restriction does not apply. For example, a speaker of such as a dialect may say, if I fail that test, I think I should cry, meaning the same thing as, if I fail that test, I think I will cry. Would. The contractive form of would is the. The negation is either, wouldn't not, or wouldn't. Would can be used in some forms that are viewed as more formal or polite. For example, I would like a glass of water compared with I want a glass of water. And will you get me a glass of water? Compared with the verb get me a glass of water. It shouldn't be noted that would can also be used for the impaired tense in the sentence back then I would eat early and would walk to school. Would signifies not the conditional mood, but rather repeated past actions or imperfect tenses in English. And one must use care when translating to another language. Make and might. Make and might do not have common negative contractions, equivalents to shan't, won't, can't, couldn't, etc. Although might can occur in asking questions, might not, in contraction, mightn't. I come in if I took my hoodie booth off. As a reply to don't come in here, you'll get the floor dirty. Both forms can be used to express a present time possibility or uncertainty that may be. Might and could can also be used in this sentence with no past time meaning. Might and might would carry the same meaning in John is not in the office today, and he could be sick. Might can be used in the first person to express that future actions are being considered. It might to go to the mall later means that the speaker is thinking about going to the mall. May or might can be used in a question to ask for permission. One who is saying, "May I use your phone?" is asking for permission to use the phone of the person being spoken to. Can or could can be used instead, although formal American English prefers may in both cases. The protective form is viewed as more distant or polite. Can't. Now I'm going to see about can't and could. Can and could, the negation of can is the single word cannot, occasionally written as two words, cannot, or the contraction can't. The negation couldn't is could not or couldn't. Can is used to express ability. I can speak English, mean I am able to speak English, or I know how to speak English. It is also used to express that some state of affairs is possible without referring to the ability of a person to do something. There can be a very strong rivalry between siblings. Can have the same meanings as there is sometimes a very strong rivalry between siblings. Cannot and can't can be used to express beliefs about situations. He cannot have left already. Why would he will less entirely the same propositions, as he has not left already? Thus, both can and could can be used to make requests. Can you pass the cheese means please pass me the cheese. Could can be used in the same way, and might be considered more polite. Must. Must has no corresponding preterite form. The negation is must not or mustn't. An archaic variant is the word mute, as used in the expression so, must it be. Must and have to are used to express that something is obligatory. He must live. It can be used to express a prohibition such as, you must not smoke in here, or a resolution such as, I mustn't make that mistake again. Must and have to are used to express beliefs, the epistemic rather than deontic use, such as, it must be here somewhere, or it has to be here somewhere, with the same meaning as, I believe that it's very likely that it is here somewhere. So, words with a similar function to the modal verbs. Have to. So, have to is used in a similar way to must, as discussed above, except where have to is used more with an outside obligation such as, you have to wear a seatbelt when driving, and must is used more commonly with personal obligation. I must go to the dentist. Ought to, and had better, the other form, are used to express an ideal behavior or occurrence or suggested obligation. In a similar way to should, the negations are respectively ought to, not to, or really ought to, or oughtn't, and had better not. The had in had better can be contracted such as, You'd better shut up. In informal American usage, the had in had better is sometimes omitted.